What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback, I'll be in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and they're going to have a first down. He'll look to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 38. Flushed out of the puck. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Motioning one of the tight ends. They're going to throw it on third and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Pioneers and Keon Coleman running out to the field. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing off the play fake here. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to the air here. Gets him on the in route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll give him a first down. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made in close. Touchdown! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Pioneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Evans now to return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Cut out left. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Back to pass on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie this game 7-7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Pioneers readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Now outruns their offense to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Rolling into enemy territory. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Take a quick break and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They start out with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives them the first. Plowing up the middle. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 2nd and 3 now. Blown back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. He's got a touchdown in this game, as we see now, where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. To throw here on 1st down. Jones reels it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Running back sent in motion. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Third and a lone yard coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Throwing from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 37. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning from Honolulu. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Back to throw now. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys double their lead to 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now they face 2nd down. Pass play coming here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's tackled for a short gain. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. So out now comes the punter. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 27. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll throw it again. Completed to his running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. From midfield now. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Automatic 1st down.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest thus far. One team with a whole lot of adjustments to make during the break. Now we'll send you back across the Pacific to our Orlando studios. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report coming up. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now looking to throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Pioneers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. right up the gut. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
Kate, little good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you take a sack. Good news is you do actually have a few more plays in your playbook. Everybody always says, well, you got more room to operate. No, what you have are now more options with that offense. Now you got to...
And it's caught. Touchdown! The Pioneers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Pioneers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Called in left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He'll throw it yet again. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd and 3 now. They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They go play action on first. Looking right, and he finds him. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's 2nd and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys take a 3-possession lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Evans now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Pioneers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Jukes one defender. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 46. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Number 83. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. It is Cup left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got it near the 10. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down from the red zone. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just complete.
And oh, he got it! Interception! And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking for a throw here. Caught quickly on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He's going to throw this one. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Pioneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row?
hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say aloha from Honolulu.